And welcome everyone to week 8 of Football Friday Night. I'm your host, Dwayne Lindo. We have some great highlights for you tonight. Players and coaches know how important wins are at this point as we get to the last 3 weeks of the regular season. And none may be as important as our game of the week. The Rams travel north to Manatee County to take on the hot Hurricanes. The Canes are on a 4-game winning streak, trying to make it 5. The first quarter, the handoff to Allie Boyce, bouncing off defenders like a pinball machine, scampers 20 yards into the end zone for the score. Extra point good. Rams up 7-0. And we usually don't show field goals here, field goal kicks, but we have to show this one. Manatee's Axel Lefro from France hits a 48-yarder to cut down the lead to 4. It's a 7-3 ball game, folks, and you saw there Malachi Weidman with a mad vertical 3-yard catch by the basketball player. Rams up 14-3. Still in the second, Rams' next offensive series. You see there, pass by Sean White, and another Allie Boyce touchdown. Then this, it's the screen to Keon Fordham. He runs 45 yards right for the touchdown, closing the gap to 21-3. But the Rams don't look back at this one, folks. They win this one by a score of 24-13. And in Class 7A, the Braden River Pirates are looking to go into the postseason yet again this year. They lost to Venice a couple weeks ago, but rest assured, they'll bounce back. Braden River already up 16-0. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Sailors quarterback Robbie Peterson slides into the end zone. They go for 2, but denied by Pirate defense. Pirates up 16-6. Sarasota Sailors at least loving it at that point, but that was all she wrote for the Sailors. 2 minutes into the second quarter, Peterson throws an interception right into the hands of Mark Davis. He takes it a good 30 yards into Sailor territory. And on to the next play, Braden River's Brian Battie finishes the job, taking it all the way home in a 53-yard run you see there. And just like that, the Pirates are up 19-6 with just under 10 minutes in the half. And the Sailors just can't catch a break. Quarterback Peterson fumbles, and the ball is quickly recovered by Taylor Pawlowski, who takes it in for the pick 6. Pirates roll on this one, folks, 51-19. Now let's take a look at the playoff picture up to this point. We start off with Class 8A, Manatee at the number 3 seed. They're trying to move up, as we saw in our game of the week. They lost to the Rams. They're now at 5-3. The loss may bring them down a notch or 2. Now we move on to Class 7A, Region 3, where Venice is the number 1 seed at 6-1. They beat the Northport Bobcats tonight. The number 5 seed, Braden River, we saw that they handled business against the Sailors. They're at 5-2. And now we go on to 6A. Move down to Charlotte County, where the Charlotte Tarpons are sporting a 5-1 record against North Fort Myers tonight. And guys, here's the most surprising of all the local classes. Hardy is at the top of their region at 7-0, beating Bayshore tonight. DeSoto with a number 5 seed and a 5-1 record, not including tonight. DeSoto playing Booker. Will have those highlights in the next segment. And Lemon Bay is at 1-5. Now, the reason why they have a losing record and they are in playoff contention is because of points, losing to pretty good teams. So they've lost to Port Charlotte, DeSoto, Cardinal Mooney, who remember is undefeated. They're in 3A, and Hardy, who we just mentioned, is undefeated. Now, what's surprising is that this time last year, neither of these teams were in this position. Great job, guys. Coming up on Football Friday Night Sights, the Fan of the Week, scores around the Suncoast, plus 2 evenly matched local teams in Class 5A. Same class as Hardy. Booker and DeSoto highlights coming up after the break. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Chef Allen, and watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up our most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix to sample, pick up the recipe card, and all the ingredients.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189 now for a free, no-obligation quote. TruStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Saturdays at midnight on ABC 7. This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
It's rainy season on the Sun Coast. Storms can pop up at a moment's notice. Sometimes it's just rain. Sometimes it's much worse. When severe weather strikes, trust ABC 7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, Hardy is in the driver's seat in Class 5A, but the DeSoto Bulldogs and the Booker Tornadoes are pretty much at it. You see the Booker Tornadoes there. They're ready to go. Booker Tornadoes, number 21 for DeSoto, they're just kind of not getting it for Booker. Same drive, quarterback Arnold Melee fakes the handoff and keeps it, but Devin Hill Jr. takes it to the house. Booker Tornado cheerleaders are pretty revved up there. But here's the big play, guys. Tony Register catches this screen pass in their own territory. Dude, look at him run, 6'4", 270. This kid was a defensive lineman just outrunning the Bulldogs secondary. Now, how does that happen? The Tornadoes pretty much take this one, 19-6. Now, Venice rolls. They keep their win streak intact by a score of 57-0. That's one of the scores we have today. Palmetto took on Lakewood Ranch, and you don't have to adjust to your TV set. You're seeing that right. The Tigers won by a score of 69-0. Kind of crazy there. It's time for Friday Night Sights, but before Friday Night Sights, we have some more scores. Hardy Wildcats, you see there, they beat the Bayshore Bruins 37-13. The Manta Rays lose to Southeast 17-12. And the Port Charlotte Pirates are just rolling down there. They're at 6-1 now. They beat the Ida Baker Bulldogs out of Cape Coral 55-7. And the Charlotte Tarpons, they beat the North Fort Myers Red Knights 34-18. Good job for the Charlotte Tarpons there. And yesterday's games, Cardinal Mooney still undefeated. They beat Baptist Academy Lions 39-27, and St. Stephen's remains undefeated, and they beat Bradenton Christian, the Panthers, 55-25. And now it's time for Friday Night Sights. And we saw this earlier, Booker High's big Tony Register with a highlight belt scoring on the 60-plus yard screen pass. Good job for him, the big guy there. We have a few kids at Booker High School there in the stands. You know, they're loving it. There's a future player on the right for Booker High School there, the Tornadoes. And our next pick, guy from, I believe he is from, I want to say Manatee. I think he's from Manatee, but we'll say he's from Manatee. He's Sailors. Okay, he's a Sarasota Sailor. You know, he's, okay, Taylor got this picture. You know, she's loving it, or he's loving it, I should say. Anyhow, just a reminder, folks, tag those pics on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram with @mysuncoast.com every Friday night. Now, coming up after another short break, next week's matchups and our Fan of the Week. Stick around.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hot, hot. It's the Ghetto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Ghetto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Ghetto location near you or visit Ghetto.com. Ghetto's got it.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all we do. My firm has been offering a free book on mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, hundreds of people with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them. We have local offices throughout the U.S. and there is no risk to you. Mesothelioma really is all we do.
Call us at 1-800-485-6000. That's 1-800-485-6000.
Or go to mesoonlylaw.com.
It's been about a month, and I can honestly say I've seen the change in me. I went from being a depressed girl who didn't want help to this happy, caring girl who loves helping other people. I just really hope that people that went through what I went through get the help that they need because their story is important and they are loved. Thank you so much for everything.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Now, folks, you may have noticed some blank numbers in your lotto drawing tonight. We don't have some numbers as a result of Hurricane Michael. Tallahassee headquarters was evacuated. That means some delayed drawings. But now, time for our Fan of the Week. You see there, we have two young ladies from Booker High School, the Booker Tornadoes, Miss Beecham and Miss Lamb. Miss Lamb to the right and Miss Beecham to the left. They were pretty hyped up for the Tornadoes' win tonight. Now, a couple key matchups for tomorrow. Manatee at Tampa Riverview, Braden River at Lakewood Ranch, Northport at Palmetto, Venice at Sarasota, and Charlotte looks to kind of continue their win streak there, playing against Cape Coral, the Seahawks. And Port Charlotte at Cape Coral Island Coast. That's all the time we have for today. Check us out next week. Have a great night.